What's up, everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic new year. I've never really been one for New Year's resolutions, so I tend to just start a new habit whenever I think of it or decide that I want to try doing that thing. So this year I had a bunch of time off in December and started picking up different habits, and I wanted to share a few of those that I started and have brought into the new year and plan to continue doing going forward. So the first of these habits has been getting rid of this little guy in the bedroom. So every night I plug it in. It's either in my office or in the bathroom. My current living situation means that I'm going into the bathroom in the morning to leave straight for a run, and I've been taking it with me for some podcasts, but typically I would just leave it in the office, and once I'm done with it for the night, around 8 p.m., I go plug it in on my desk and I don't touch it again. Part of that is because I, like many people, tend to scroll social media before bed, often going to bed later than I had originally anticipated. So keeping the phone out of the bedroom has been a strategy to minimize that behavior for quite some time. I've gone off and on with it, leaving it in the kitchen in our old place and now leaving it in the office in our current living situation. But it's been super helpful to reduce the amount of time that I spend in bed awake prior to going to sleep. The next habit that I have brought into the new year is journaling. Now, journaling is something that I've kind of done off and on for a number of years. Sometimes it sticks for quite a while, and other times I just don't do it. But I decided to start doing it again because as I started doing some introspection with my time off, I was realizing that I have become very numb to my emotions, just kind of go through my days on rotations without really thinking anything about the experiences that I've been going through. And that was kind of bothering me, that I was just kind of going through the motions, not really connecting with anything that I was doing. And when my wife would ask me how I'm doing or what I'm feeling, I really didn't have an answer for her. So journaling has been a way for me to kind of unlock that within myself and spend a little more time thinking about my emotions and just kind of feeling as I go through life. Sometimes it can be difficult to think of things to write, and I've tried both electronic journaling and manual journaling with an actual physical notebook, and I find that I just tend to do it more consistently if I do it with a physical journal. So every morning when I get to my desk, that's the first thing I do before I check any email, pick up my phone. I open my journal and I write down a couple gratitudes, a few events from the day prior, and then if I'm feeling introspective and want to write more, I will, and if not, that can be kind of it for the day. And then I'll start to plan out my day, typically in a physical journal, and then on my reminders app in my iPhone, I'll start a to-do list for the day. I have tried a number of different journal apps. I know the iPhone has a native journal app, and Day One is the one that I had originally started using years ago. And sometimes there are prompts on those where it gives you a daily question that can help you be more introspective. And sometimes I'll look at those just to kind of have an idea of something to write about. But other times I don't really feel the need to write anything more than a few things that I'm thankful for and a few things from the day before that kind of help get my brain moving and into more of a journaling mindset. The final behavior or habit that I've brought into the new year, again, has to do with social media, especially during time off when I don't have a test to study for or a rotation that I'm preparing for. I tend to get bored and just scroll social media. It's what a lot of people do. I didn't really see anything wrong with it, but I've been a lot more conscious about the time that I'm spending on my phone so that my time not working is spent being present in the moment, especially with our 5-month-old Odin and with my wife. I just don't want to be scrolling on my phone when I could be having a conversation or even just enjoying silent time with them. So back in December, I decided I was just going to cold turkey, not quit, but vastly reduce my social media time. And I did that by setting a 15-minute screen time limit on all of my social media apps: Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Those are typically the ones that I was scrolling on, and so I set 15 minutes a day for all of them, and I actually stopped hitting that time limit. I actually haven't hit the time limit, but just knowing that there was a time limit helped me to cognitively put my phone down and just not use them. So I'm going to look it up just now to see how things have changed since I implemented that time limit. So I'm finding that I actually can't see back to before I implemented this strategy, but I remember my social media was, hours a day, at least an hour a day, and now I'm at 4 hours and 7 minutes for the week. But anyway, my screen time on social media apps has drastically reduced because of implementing this 15-minute time limit. And again, just knowing that there was a time limit, it just made me set my phone down a lot more and just enjoy being present in the moment with whoever I'm with. I would love to hear if you do engage in New Year's resolutions. What kind of New Year's resolutions do you have, and how are they going so far? And if you don't, are there any habits or behaviors that you want to work on for this year? I enjoy having you guys here and in the comments below. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next.